Hey friends, it's starting to get really cold here in Wisconsin, and now that it's January, I'm back, and this time with snow, which is something we didn't get a lot of in Florida. And as you can see here, Isabel loves it. Come join us this week as we spend Christmas with T and Michael at the Purple Tiki Lounge, plus I'm going to show you my favorite bacon fried rice recipe. If you watched my last video, you might remember I was searching for my birth family using a DNA test, and if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it, it's pretty interesting. But this week, I actually sent in the test, I downloaded the app, and I spat in this tube. So this is the fun part where I get to spit in the tube. It's pretty gross, so I blurred it out so you don't have to see it. But just imagine that tube filling with spit. The next part, you screw this little plastic top onto it, which puts a blue liquid inside of your spit. And then you're supposed to shake it around for a few Mississippis, and there you have it. You put it in a little envelope and you ship it off to them for them to analyze. I'm really excited to see what comes of this, and I know they've received it because I got a notification in the app. So hopefully soon we'll get some results. I'll keep you updated in future videos. It's actually been snowing on and off since we moved here, and Isabel seems to be loving the snow. She also likes to eat it. We're trying to teach her not to do that. And just the other day, Julietta took Caden tubing. On Christmas Eve, we brushed off the snow and headed to the hills to visit T and Michael, who had some holiday festivities waiting for us. On the way up there, we had to drive through really thick fog, and some places you couldn't even see a foot in front of the car. When we arrived, we were greeted by Dewey the Elf Lewis, who transported us to a magical island tiki lounge. The whole place was decorated for Christmas, and it looked magical. There were presents by the tree, there were all sorts of games we could play. We even had toys we were playing with the whole time. It was a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, now's a good time to remind you, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to do so, and hit that like button as well. We then proceeded to play like 9 rounds of Switch Steal and Unwrapped Gift Exchange, and then it was time for Dewey Karaoke. After the entertainment, we took a train over to the hot chocolate bar, where T and Michael had set up a whole bunch of treats and hot chocolates for us to drink. All was peaceful throughout the house until we were alerted of an intruder. It was Santa, only he had had a little too much eggnog. Dewey wasn't very happy of our new guest. Santa brought with him some presents. He then passed out, and then he passed out the presents. And just as mysteriously as he arrived, he vanished into the night. We also got T and Michael a gift, and Izzy got gifts as well. Speaking of Isabel, we gotta go home and see her. But first we have to say bye to Julietta because she's leaving us to travel. The trip home was dark, scary, and full of fog, but it was nice to get home and see Isabel happy to open her toys. She really liked that one. This is my favorite bacon egg fried rice recipe. You're going to want to make a cup of rice the night before and leave it in the fridge overnight. This prevents the rice from getting all mushy. In a hot pan, cook some bacon until it's super crispy. And while that cooks, chop up some green onions. Make sure you save all of your bacon juices because that's what we're going to cook our egg in. Here's the fun part where we chop up the bacon in fast motion. It's really satisfying to watch. Take the bacon grease and pour it in the pan and get it nice and coated, because we're going to take 4 eggs, scramble them, and pour them into the pan as well. Let those cook partially and then add your rice in. After mixing it really well, throw in all your bacon bits and stir. Bring in those green onions we chopped up earlier, and give those a good mix as well. Splash in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And finally, for the seasoning, you're going to add some white pepper and some salt. Give it a good stir and serve. And that's how you make my favorite bacon egg fried rice, which is perfect for this cold winter season. I hope you're staying warm. I'll see you next week.